Hello everyone, what's up? Jwhisp here, and welcome back to another video. So today I'm going to show you guys how to make a super easy and super efficient automatic cactus farm. So a cactus farm on its own may not seem all that useful, but if you are on any sort of survival or faction server or even skyblock, it's a great way to make money super easily in the beginning. And also, if you're more into single player survival like me, it's a great way to get green dye. So here we have one design that's super simple. If you're just short on time and just need some AFK cactus farm, you can create this and literally just stand next to it and you'll get cactus. You won't get a lot, but it'll work. So all this is literally one sand, a cactus, and then a sand here. And you might be wondering, how is the sand just floating there? But what we can do is we can utilize strings next to the cactus to hold the sand up. And then here we have the bigger version that most people use, and the reason it kind of looks a little weird right now is because right in the front here is simply one layer, and what I wanted to do in the back here is do multiple layers to show you guys that you can honestly make this farm from bedrock to build limit. And if you do that, you can get tons and tons of money. It's crazy. I use this method a lot, but obviously, you know, if you just want something simple, you can just do one method here. And obviously, you know, it's working because you see cactus falling everywhere. I AFK for a few hours and we have a good amount of cactus here. And so I'll show you guys how to build this one. It's pretty simple, and so let's get into it. Okay, so to build this, you will need these materials at minimum. And the reason I say minimum is simply because I'll be showing you guys how to build just one layer to this automatic cactus farm. Obviously, all you need to do is keep placing cactus and repeating the same thing to do more layers. But anyways, here's what you will need. 36 glass, 16 cactus, 28 sand, 12 string, 4 buckets of water, or really just, you know, a source of water, and you'll need it 4 times, a hopper, and a chest. So let's collect all our materials here, and what you're going to start out doing is taking your glass and build a 9x9 frame. Okay, so here's the frame. Realistically, the frame itself is actually 10x10. The reason I said 9x9 is just because I want to use, you know, the least amount of resources possible to make this super easy to build. So it is 10x10 blocks. I just didn't fill in the corners. So after you have this frame, what you're going to do is take your sand, go in 1 block from the corner, and then just place the sand every other block. The only block you're going to skip is the very middle of this, because that is where your hopper is going to go. So we have this, and then in the middle here, just place a chest, and then place your hopper going to the chest. Actually, you know what? Let's do it 1 block down just in case. That's what I usually do. I don't know why. And then if we just go over here and then dig straight forward, we should run into the chest. So there's that. Let's create like a little area to get up here. So that's pretty much all it is. And then what you're going to do is take your water buckets, place it in each of the corners, and there you go. So what will happen is when the cactus grows and it breaks off, it'll go into the water, which will drop it into the hopper. So what you're going to do now is take your cactus, place 1 cactus on top of each sand. And then after this, this is where the string is going to come in handy. So this is just the minimum amount of string to make this farm. What you're going to do is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So you place the string in between the cactus and then just take your sand and go like this. So this is the most minimum design you can make. Now, what will actually happen is, very rarely, but it can happen, the cactus will grow, you know, as you can see, it'll break on top of the sand, or with this design, it'll go onto the glass, but the majority of the cactus will still go into the hopper. So what I recommend doing is raising the walls up a little bit. I would raise it up at least a few blocks above the sand. So if you want to be super efficient, maybe not build this all the way up to build height, leave a few blocks. But anyways, what you're going to do is, if you want to make this even more efficient and create more layers, take string and place string between every single cactus you see. And let's get rid of this rain really fast. So if I do that, what you can do now is take your string and take your sand and place it between every single cactus. And then you have that, and then all you need to do, place your cactus on top of this. Oops. And then just keep doing the same thing. String in between each cactus. and it'll prevent it from growing. So yeah, that's pretty much it. That's a super easy way to get money in any server. It's a super easy project for any survival world. Again, I know it's not that useful in single player survival. The only thing you can really get from it is green dye. And besides that, Cactus doesn't really have any other use. Hopefully it gets more uses in the future. I don't really know what we could get from Cactus, but you know, you can still make green wool, you can make green glass. Besides that though, if you're in a skyblock server, a faction server, a survival server with economy, this is a great way to get money. You know, you're not going to get a ton of Cactus just with a simple design like this, but you know, even over here with this design, which is just a few layers, AFKing for an hour or two will get you a lot of Cactus. So if you build this from bedrock all the way up to build height, which is, you know, like 256 blocks, you will get a lot of Cactus. And this design is only 10 by 10. If you also want to make it a little bit more efficient, you can border the entire chunk with glass, which is a 16 by 16 frame, and then placing Cactus inside there. It's a little more confusing to get the water to work that way. That's why I like 9 by 9 the best, but it works. But yeah, anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed, leave a like and subscribe. Let me know how this works out for you. Thank you guys so much for watching. This is Jwhisp, and I will see you all in the next one.